This will be episode 165 for you guys today. Once my co-host join in, we'll go ahead and get today's episode started. What's up, Rob?
What's up? What's up?
I think
How's it hanging?
Fred tried to get in. Fred, if you're still in, send another invite
What were you about to say?
or another request. Oh, what'd you say though, Rob?
I was saying, what were you about to
No,
say?
Fred was trying to get in. I don't know if it worked the first time or not.
Okay.
Yeah. How's everything been though, Rob?
It's been good, man. Went to Florida recently. McKenna just got back like last week or so from Europe. She went on like a 2-week cruise. So
Oh, that's what's up.
yeah, it's been good though, man. We've been hanging out, and we're going to Ocean City this weekend. So
Oh, that's what's up.
yeah, I finally not a pale bastard. Got some color now.
Yeah.
What you been up to, dude?
Just working, man. I'm actually for the summer camp. I've been watching your niece this summer. I meant to tell you that.
Oh, Bella?
Yeah, I've been watching her. I was like, yeah, me and your uncle are really good friends, and she was like, oh yeah, that's right. So I reminded her. I was talking to your sister
Mm-hmm.
the other morning and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Did you tell her that we do the podcast?
Oh yeah, I did tell her that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's cool. What school is that at again? I can't remember what school it's at. I picked her up before, I think, from the. It might be a different one now, but I picked her up a couple years ago from a camp. Where?
Pasadena Elementary.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it's still the same one then. I picked her up. I don't know if you were there at that point when I would pick her up, but I guess it was back when I wasn't working yet, maybe, or either that or like I don't know how I had off, but
Yeah.
yeah, I can't remember. But nah, I used to pick her up sometimes, you know. Man, this MLB top 5 is hard.
Yeah, I was gonna do the National League, but it's kind of dry right now. Not dry, but like it's not like I don't think it's as elite as like the American League right now.
No, I mean I got two NL teams in my top 5, and one and an NL team at number 1, but um Yeah. Besides them two, it's like a big drop off. Because like the Braves would be in there, but they're not.
Yeah,
Uh,
Ronald Acuna, fortunately.
not only him, like their pitching staff and everything. Ozzy Albies just went. He's out for like 8 weeks now. Um,
Damn.
I think Max Fried got hurt. Um, obviously Spencer Strider's been hurt all year. So you know. Oh man, where the hell is Fred?
He said, try to invite. Let me see. Invite. Okay, I invited Fred. He said to invite him this time. I'll see if that works. Oh, there he is.
There
Okay.
He is.
What's up?
I don't know what was going on. I don't
I
know.
was like,
It just said,
I tried. I clicked it twice. I didn't know why I didn't let you in.
yeah. It kept saying request not sent or something like that. I don't know. It was bugging. Back like we
But
never left.
since we're in here, we can go ahead and get started. I'm ready for the first one. I know Fred gonna be ready for the first one as well, so we can go ahead and get into
That's hard too, man. That's gonna be hard for me.
Hey, I'm ready to defend.
it.
I'm playing all defense. Call me Rudy.
All right. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is your host Thomas Tyree from Onthehop Podcast. Today, this will be episode 165 for you guys. Today, I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Rob Sarasulo and Fred Harris. So we'll be presenting this week's episode for you guys. So we're going to start off things hot, sharing our top 10 NFL quarterback list. So what is your guys' list 1 through 10 right now in the National Football League? How do you rank these quarterbacks right now 1 through 10?
Fred, you got it. Go ahead. Let's hear
All right.
it.
I mean, obviously, there's no debate.
No.
Number one, Patrick Mahomes. No debate on that. You say anybody
Jesus
else?
Christ, football
Yeah,
uniform.
you say anybody else? I don't know what to say to you. Number two, Lamar Jackson.
It's valid. It's valid.
Thank you. Number three, Joshua Allen.
Mm.
Then number four, y'all gonna not like me for this. I swear to God, y'all not. And it's really on no hate and shit, but number four, I might put Brock. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Brock Purdy at
Whoa,
number
whoa, whoa,
4?
whoa, 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 whoa.
I mean,
Hold on. Hold
Brock
on.
Purdy at number 4?
That's
now, now,
crazy.
now,
Crazy.
listen to me, brother. Listen to me, brother.
Crazy. I'm hearing you, but that's crazy, Fred.
Look at the resume. Look at the resume. I mean, we all boast about how Joe Burrow took his team to the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy did the exact same thing. And
Look at his team.
Bro.
I mean, look at Burrow's team when it happened.
Yo,
Bro, he had no line.
no line. The skill Brock Purdy is blessed with a lot of skill. Debo, George Kittle,
Debo, the
Ayuk,
worst
Brandon.
route running wide receiver I've ever seen in my entire life.
He is not. I mean, his route running is not like great, but like Ayuk makes up for that. And like,
Ayuk is different. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ayuk is different. Kittle might do everything, but I mean, you still gotta win games, and that's what the brother does. He wins games.
that's true.
He
I give
does
you that.
win
He does.
games.
He's efficient. I definitely like Brock, but
Okay,
I don't even know.
you could have the world. You still gotta, you know what I'm saying? You still got. I mean, yeah. Last year, I mean, for his career, he has almost a 68% passer rating. Not passer rating, passer percentage.
That's true. That he is
That's
pretty efficient.
dude is nice. 34 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. I mean, there's nothing to gawk at, but I mean, the dude, he gets the job done. He gets the job done. He might not pass the eye test. I know. Dude looks like
Hell
he's
no.
12. It's all right. But I mean, to see his jump and where he came from, I mean, he's easily one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
I will say Kyle Shanahan did a good job at grooming him. I don't think he's a system guy anymore.
No.
But I don't know, man. At number 4, I don't know.
5, I'm going Burrow. The only reason I put him so low is because Dude can't stay healthy.
Okay, that is valid.
Dude cannot stay healthy, and I mean the main thing is playing football. If you can't play football, I mean, yeah. 6, I'm going Stafford. 7, I got your boy on here. Garbage time touchdowns, Dak Prescott.
Damn,
No.
garbage time.
Garbage time.
That's only
Absolute.
betrayal.
9. Wait, I don't think I get it. My bad. I said 7 last, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
8.
my bad. 8, I'm going CJ.
Mm-hmm.
9, I'm going Tua. And then 10, I'll probably throw like Jared Goff in there at 10.
That's a valid list.
That is a valid list. That is a valid list, Fred, indeed. But I see what you're saying about Brock, but I don't know if I'm not even sure if he makes he might make my top 10 as I'm going through it, but he might not make he might not make my top 10. I'll tell you who I really don't want to put in my top 10. Tom knows him very, very well.
Who is that guy?
His name is Dak. I don't know if he's going to make it, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, yo.
He might be right on the outside looking in.
You know who I completely forgot about?
Who?
Is Jordan. I completely forgot about Jordan Love.
When I go, there's gonna be a lot of honorable mentions because
Yeah.
the league it's filling up with a lot of good quarterbacks right now.
It's filling up with a lot of good quarterbacks.
Hey,
I'm actually about to switch Jared Goff with Jordan Love.
yeah, I think Jordan Love's a better quarterback, to be honest.
He's right. I think this year he's really. I mean, last year was his coming out party.
Definitely.
I think this year though,
the only thing is like, it's easy when nobody knows about you. I gotta see it again.
Yeah,
that is
I
very.
gotta see it again. So
and without, I mean, he'll have I feel like Josh Jacobs is going to be a big like add for them. He is. He doesn't get enough credit, you know, because he was on a shit Raiders team.
Yeah, I mean, before last year, he was easily like a top 3 running back.
He is such a dog. He has a lot of mileage, but he's so good.
He's so good. I mean, last year he was coming off an injury, so
yeah,
it looked a little rough last year. Trust me, I had him on my fantasy team, and it was bad. But
yeah,
he's still a really good running back. So,
all right. Well, I'll get into my list real quick. So number 1 is Mahomes. Don't really have to explain myself there. Damn, dude. Number 2 is hard for me. I'm going to put Lamar there just because he has 2 MVPs. I would like to see him with more postseason success, though, which is why I was like teeter-tottering between him and probably Joe Burrow. But I'll put Lamar in front of Burrow because Lamar has those MVPs and he's just electric. Like, you know, he's by far in the way the most dynamic quarterback in the league with his dual threat ability. I'll put Burrow at 3 in front of Allen because I know Burrow has been, you know, injured a lot last year, and you know, a couple years ago he had that really bad leg injury. But when he's healthy, ain't many people that are better, honestly. And he's got ice in his veins, so
that's facts.
I'm gonna put Josh Allen at 4 because he's a turnover machine. He be playing hero ball too much.
Brett Favre,
But I mean, he's just I don't know. I feel like he's like, if you had to say, if there was anyone that's closest to modern day like Cam Newton in his prime, it'd be Josh Allen with
Yep.
his physicality and his big arm talent.
Mm.
I think he's the most comparable in terms of who we have today. Number 5, I'm very high on this one. I'm putting CJ at number 5. I'm putting CJ at number 5 because he took a Texans team that was straight doo-doo, turned street players into dogs. He was running. I mean, I understand Tank Dell was nice. Nico Collins was on the cusp. But the reason that Nico Collins broke out was with CJ Stroud's help. And he was, making Noah Brown look like a serviceable option. He's not even.
Hey,
Like who has heard of Noah Brown before last year? Like not me. He was on the
God, Noah
Cowboys.
Brown is
hey,
definitely ass. I
He
ain't gonna lie to you.
he ain't get no
terrible.
PT with us.
And
He ain't get no
bro,
PT.
I'll tell you what, he made that shit work, and especially with Tank Dell getting that injury, he had to use him a lot more, and Tank Dell he was injured for the playoffs. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, he
He
was
was
hurt. Yeah, yeah.
right. Yeah, he was hurt. Once he got hurt, he was done. So
Mhm.
your top 2 receivers were Nico Collins and probably honestly Dalton Schultz. I mean, Schultz is he's a solid tight end. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
he
say he's
is. He's
crazy,
definitely a solid tight end.
but you had them two. You had shit. We just signed him. Devin Singletary as starting running back. Dude, we'll get into that later. But bro, yeah, I don't want to talk
That
about that. But
he.
anyway,
Hey,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna say he ass.
hey,
He's okay.
he's
He's like
efficient. You're
he's so
getting what you pay for.
little and like he used it to his advantage, but like
He's
he's
small.
like 5'2". Like
He's small. He is
shit is
small.
crazy.
All right. So what was that? Number 5. Number
Yeah.
6. I'm gonna put.
Can I say something about your CJ Stroud?
Yeah.
So I do love CJ Stroud. I do. The dude's a dog. But just like I said about Jordan
Yeah.
Love, like I feel
Again.
like I gotta see it again.
Yeah.
I mean, I
That's
think
fair.
he could easily crack top 5,
Oh
easy.
yeah.
But I
No.
just gotta see it again. That's it.
I think he's gonna with the Stephon Diggs edition.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
He's gonna cook.
Oh
He's
yeah.
gonna cook. And they got Joe Mixon now.
Oh yeah.
Their running
Oh,
back is actually really nice. They got Joe Mixon. They just got Cam Akers too, and Damian. What's the
Damian
Damian Pierce?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh
that's
shit.
a good running
Their
back.
running back room is nice.
that's
Yeah,
gonna be stacked. They're gonna be nice. They're gonna be nice, dude. And they had a good draft too. Um, all right, number 6, I'm gonna put Matthew Stafford. I've always had love for Matthew Stafford ever since his dog days in the Lions. Well, not his dog
That's the
days,
real
but the Lions dog.
Matty Ice.
Bro, ever since I saw that man straight, like his shoulder was just like gone,
Yeah,
and he threw
that
the
was
game-winning
crazy.
touchdown. He has ice in his veins, and I knew as soon as he went to the Rams, they were going to win a ring. I just knew. I knew it.
he did it
Uh,
immediately.
Immediately, he won a ring, and he's easily. I mean, the only reason he isn't higher is because he's a little older now. I think
Yeah,
you know, if he had a better team, he could have easily been a top, 4 quarterback. Um, his arm is crazy. He zips the ball. He still zips the ball. He has a similar problem to Josh Allen sometimes. Not I wouldn't say it's as bad, but he does turn over the ball a little bit more. But you know, I just always have had love for Matt Stafford. Number 7. Number 7, number 7, number 7. I am going to put. Oh man, this is hard. This is where it gets dicey here. Number 7, I will put Aaron Rodgers because I know. Look, I know he had the Achilles. I know he's old, but look, man, he's got a good team. He's got help. He's got a good defense. So if he can stay healthy and as long as he keeps tripping acid, I think he'll be all right.
Hey, I don't know if he wants to see the man in the hat on 4th down.
He might start doing it's magical shit. You never know. But
You also might
that's
run out of the stadium and never come back.
yeah, that could happen too. But we're talking about one of the best arms we've ever seen, one of the best throwers we've ever seen.
Thanks.
He's got to be in this list. Number eight. I'm gonna put Justin Herbert at number 8. He's just a physical specimen. Puts up numbers. I do want to see more from him. Don't think I'm going to see it this year because he has no receivers.
Talk
But
about playoff performances.
yeah, playoff performances also need to come. But, hey, we can say that about some of these guys on this list. The
You
same
say
thing.
about Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, we could say about Aaron Rodgers. We could say it. I mean, Dak might not. I don't know if Dak will make
You can definitely
it or
say it
not
about
because of
Dak.
Yeah.
that. And Josh Allen. He's got to beat the Chiefs.
What is Dak? 2-15 in the playoffs?
Come
Bro,
on.
2-15
My
is
fault.
disrespectful.
My fault.
Hey,
My
hold on.
fault.
All right.
I'll wait till it's my turn.
Yeah.
I'll let Rob finish.
Number 9. Number 9, I'm going to put Jordan Love, man. I'm going to put Jordan Love in there at number 9. I didn't think he was like that, to be honest, when we started off. But, he started to cook. I'm not going to lie. And he had a bunch, his receivers are good, but they're all super young. So, to do what he did with that and just what he did to the Cowboys, man, I was, tears of joy, man. Tears of joy watching them just get absolutely cooked on national television. That was a good time.
Behind the shed.
I was about the ass treatment.
Oh, man. It's between two rivals, man, for number 10. Who should I pick, man? Shit.
I know who he's about to say.
We're gonna go with Jalen Hurts, man.
What?
Sorry, Dak, you're not in here. Sorry, buddy. Jalen Hurts made a Super Bowl. Where's Dak been?
Hold on, man.
Not made a Super Bowl.
That Super Bowl run was a cupcake walk.
Hey, look, man. I'll say that, but you also got beat down by a super young and inexperienced Green Bay Packers team last year. So that should have been a cupcake game for Dak Prescott, but he made it not a cupcake game. So until I see that man win a damn playoff game, I can't. He just can't. I mean, the only reason Herbert's in there is because I just think physically he's a better, quarterback than Dak.
I don't know. The
numbers
don't say that. The numbers don't say that.
But for
Hurts'
sake, he got beat down by Baker Mayfield though in a playoff game.
That is facts.
That is facts. I mean, our whooping was bad, but
that is facts too. Y'all got your ass
went
beat
all the way to the Super Bowl and got beat down by Baker Mayfield in a wild card game.
Oh, you're talking about Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't even really like the whole he made the Super Bowl type of shit.
You know what?
Giving out cookies for almost getting it.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? You're right. I'll switch Dak and Jalen. You're right. That I almost forgot about that. You reminded me of that, man. Jalen is the reason that Baker got paid. So no, Jalen got to go, man. I'm sorry.
Yo, was supposed to be a 1-year rental and got a massive contract thanks to Hurts. Well, I will say Hurts. Well, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Really say about him. But I would say that Eagles team definitely fell off last year. Like they were like 11-1 at one point and blew the division and then spanked in the wild card game.
Yeah, the last 6 weeks they were cooked. They even lost to us.
Was it? I think AJ Brown was hurt for that playoff game, wasn't he?
Yeah, something happened. I feel like he could have played, but I feel like there's something that happened.
AJ Brown was hurt, and I think Julio got hurt in the game. So they only had Devontae Smith or something like that.
What was Julio gonna do, man? He like about 43.
He a body.
Come on, man.
He just that extra depth.
He just another traffic cone out there. Maybe he takes a linebacker or something away. That's all you can hope for.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my top 10. I think it's a pretty good list, pretty fair. So
Solid. Solid.
your boy made the list, Tom. You gotta be grateful for that. He made the
I didn't
list.
even really like him how high I put him. I would look at the stats, brother, and like the stats are
No, he
good. I mean, I know they're
cooks.
garbage stats,
He
but he got
cooks
it.
in the
Bro,
regular season. He cooks.
Thomas,
all right.
Thomas, don't
Wait,
deny them garbage stats, brother.
they're not all garbage
A lot of
stats.
them are though. A
No,
lot
from
of them are,
years ago they were garbage stats. Now, last year they weren't garbage stats.
brother. He put up like 450 yards in that
I,
playoff game
I
and
said,
got
I
blown out
said,
by 50.
I said, besides that game,
Okay.
out. They should have just took him out. When they put up 30 something, they should just sub him out and just got him ready for his press conference speech. I don't know why the hell they thought it was okay for you to just put up as many points. No, I would have just pulled the plug on everybody at that point. Kind of
Yeah.
treat like
Yeah.
a man game where you get whooped online. But all right, now it's my turn. All right, this top 10 is
Curtis,
based
we can
on
compare his wins to Patrick Mahomes. How about we do that? Let's compare his wins to Patrick
who
Mahomes.
Dax.
Yes.
He got the same amount of wins. It's the playoffs, bro. Bro, he's got this. That's what. All right, I gotta go now. I gotta go bad. Like Drake said, I gotta go bad. All right, one is Patrick Mahomes. We all know and there's no doubts about it. He could be on his way to being the GOAT. Dare I say it. Two, I'm gonna put Lamar Jackson there because those two MVPs are solid. But I will agree with Rob said. I need to see more in the playoffs.
Valid.
At this point, I do. A
Valid.
two-time MVP.
Valid.
Three, I'll go Joe Burrow. I just feel like that Super Bowl run that year showed me, or his runner-up year showed me that he could be, I will say, a generational talent. He's got to show me more, but I think he has potential. Four, Josh Allen. I like the turnover comparison of Brett Favre, and I think he's just clumsy with the ball, but he's another guy that's got to get over the hump eventually. Five, I'm about to upset y'all. Like I said, this is based off of what I've seen in the last
I
few
will
years.
leave this live if you say what.
Dakota Prescott's number 5.
Oh man!
I'm sorry. Based off of wins, stats, wins and stats,
Five.
minus the playoffs, I got him top 5. All right.
Oh.
Six. I'll give CJ Stroud. That rookie year had one of the greatest rookie years of all time. 7. I have Jalen Hurts at 7 because I have to see more. He has a good supporting cast, but I feel like the supporting cast around him doesn't make him a top 5 guy. And last year, he actually was second in the league with 15 interceptions and had 9 fumbles. And like we just touched up on, they did start off 11-1, fumbled the NFC East, and then got bounced in the wild card of Baker Mayfield. So he drops a little bit on my list. 8, I have to have Aaron Rodgers. Like Rob said, he can still go, one of the greatest of all time, even at 40. But he is coming off that torn Achilles, so we're going to have to see if he's still that guy or he goes the wrong direction. And that final year with Green Bay wasn't really that good either to me.
He didn't
9,
have any receivers in that final year though.
but they had Jordan Love had the same team and elevated them, though.
Yeah, but Jordan Love can move a little bit.
Rodgers can move, too.
Nah.
Not as solid as
Not
Love.
like he used to. He can't really move no more.
Oh, not
Now
anymore.
he definitely can't.
Now he
move.
can't with that.
Now he definitely can't
That
move.
foot gone. You're gonna be a pure pocket passer now. Shit.
9, Matthew Stafford has to be there though, because that man is still capable of doing what he could do. Like Rob said, Super Bowl champion. 10, I'll put Justin Herbert there because he has the skills, but that's another guy that has to show me something eventually. But I got a lot of honorable mentions though, like Brock Purdy is an honorable mention, Jordan Love, Jared Goff. I mean, you could say Kirk Cousins if you want to.
He was
like
putting up numbers before he
Kirk
got
is
hurt.
nice, man.
Yeah.
He's ass in the playoffs.
Yes.
Any prime time situation, he's terrible. He like a luxury version of Daniel Jones in a primetime game. Not even gonna lie.
All right, Fred. Now let me get back to why I put him at number 5. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Listen.
honestly, Rob, you could say the same thing about Dak Prescott. Because the only time he performs in the lights is Thanksgiving Day. I swear to God.
We're
The
all
only
wild.
time
I
he
said
performs in the lights
Thanksgiving
is
Day.
Thanksgiving. The niggas always on Thanksgiving, and they
They
always want to put
cook
up points on
for
Thanksgiving.
bro. They just cook on Thanksgiving for
Bro,
no
they
reason.
really want that turkey leg.
I know, bro. That shit is crazy.
All right. Listen to me, Fred. Are you listening? Dak, I'm not. You already know how I feel about him when it comes to the playoffs. I'm saying how he's played the position the last few years, I have to put him in my top 5. But compared to Lamar, his stats compared to Lamar Jackson's stats last year, for his MVP year, I'm going to read it to you. Total yards, Dak had more total yards than Lamar Jackson. This is Lamar's rushing and passing combined. Okay. Next, total touchdowns, Dak had 38 compared to Lamar Jackson's 29 rushing and passing. All right. Turnovers, Dak had 11 turnovers total. Lamar had 13 turnovers. Pass rating, Dak had a better passer rating than Lamar Jackson. And the only thing that's missing was Lamar Jackson won a playoff game last year. Dak Prescott did not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and y'all had a better record.
Right, and that's what I was going to get to. Right,
But
how much more did Dak have to do? We were already winning those games, brother.
that's because y'all had well, we were supposed to have an elite defense, but y'all's defense last year was really elite.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We was already winning those games. We was running the clock down at the end of those games, brother. You was passing.
You had to pass with him. Tony Pollard wasn't getting no yards last year.
Sure
Whose
wasn't.
fault is that? You rock with the cards you were dealt.
Bro, he was electrifying when Zeke was there. Then all of a sudden, when he finally became a starter, he couldn't even crack 100 yards per game.
There's a big difference between a third down back and a bell cow back.
Yeah,
Big
I don't think he'll ever be a bell cow guy.
What he go to the Titans? Didn't he go to the Titans?
Yeah,
He's
Yeah,
cooked.
yeah.
he
Go to
took.
the Titans.
He's cooked.
They're gonna use him. They're gonna use him all
He
3
about to
downs.
run the shit out of his head.
He's about to get like 30 carries a game and get like 80 yards.
Hey, what's the bait about to get the same nigga out there in the at the Chargers?
Austin Eckler.
No,
No,
Austin Eckler left because he ain't
he
want to
on
do
the
that shit.
Commanders. He's
Oh, who
cooked
you?
Austin
too.
Eckler left
Who
because
you
he seen that Greg Roman was the offensive coordinator.
oh yeah, that's
He said, "I'm not
right. Got
running the ball 30 times a game."
Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins now in L.A.
said, "No, sir, I ain't doing that."
Bro,
Bro,
Eckler, speaking of Eckler, he's cooked too. Did they even like how much did they even upgrade that O line there in
I
Washington? Like
don't think about much.
it was a little bit, but like not enough. That shit was terrible.
So when we play fantasy, I'm staying away from his ass.
Who you telling?
Oh yeah,
He's the
oh
reason
yeah.
I was like 5-9 in our
Oh,
podcast last
I
year.
forgot. I forgot. Rob did draft him before I
Yeah.
went. I was actually gonna get Austin Eckler too.
And you
Shout
were
out to
like,
Tom for handing over Tyreek Hill. Are you trying to do that again this year, Tom?
Yeah. Oh, were you going? Oh no, you weren't. You. I got it. Yeah, we were talking about it. Yeah, we're gonna. I was about to reactivate it this week. Yeah, we're gonna do that again though, Fred.
yeah, I'm gonna have a much different strategy this year. I'm gonna tell you that.
With an entry fee of $20, Fred.
I'm down.
All right, bet. But yeah, I was about to you actually reminded me to reactivate that. I was supposed to do it a few days ago, but I'm gonna do it later tonight. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting. Now, I think as the season goes on, maybe at the halfway point, we should come up with a new top 10 list. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what those guys that are our top 10 guys that we said how they perform this year. I'll tell you, Dak is gonna. The Cowboys ain't gonna be like that this year, so he will fall on my list. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next segment. We'll be sharing our NFL careers that were derailed by injury. So, which players do you guys believe were on their way to having good careers but were derailed by injuries?
Um, I think every time I hear of like the worst NFL injuries, uh, Johnny Knox comes up, the kick returner for the Bears, who got that back injury, and I'm pretty sure cannot walk anymore.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Um, yeah, I mean, he just got held up in like a pile up. Some dude just came and ran it right in the back. Pause. Um, but yeah, now I'm pretty sure he can't walk anymore. And then also the linebacker for the Steelers.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, his name
Ryan
is
Shazier.
Ryan
Oh yeah,
Shazier.
yeah.
I was about to say him when you said that.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I mean,
He was
Johnny Knox was
good.
an okay football player, but Ryan Shazier had some actual potential. Like he was a pretty good linebacker. Um, and unfortunately, he'll. I mean, I think he actually tried to come back and play football, but I don't think it ever worked.
Yeah. What did he get hit with a blindside block when that happened on that?
I think he went to go tackle. I want to say.
Mm.
I gotta look. I'm gonna look it up.
Ryan Shazier did have a lot of potential. He was a good player, a really good player.
Shit, I'll give you one. Bo Jackson.
Oh my
That
God.
that
Yeah.
man, he only played for a couple years, and obviously being, playing baseball, he was an all-star in baseball too.
Break two ways.
Um, but his hip freaking exploded, man. It sucks. He never played again after that. RG3, another one.
Yeah.
RG3 is a good one. His rookie year, he was just like crazy. He was nasty, and then ever since he just like shit the bed, and it was never the same since. You know,
That's true.
but my boy Mark Bavaro from the Giants back in the day, he also,
Who's that?
Mark Bavaro, tight end.
I'll try
He,
to remember who that is.
he's from like the '80s,
Oh,
but he was like nasty on the Giants, like he was a dog. But um, trying to think of who else. I don't know
I
right
mean,
now.
obviously, Mel, maybe the worst one, Joe Theismann.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the leg sideways.
that was ugh.
Yeah, ooh, ooh, sad.
That is crazy though.
That man Alex Smith had damn near the same thing, but he did he even he played a little bit after that, right? Or no? Pretty sure he did.
Yeah, just for a little
Yeah,
bit longer.
Yeah.
yeah. He played. It wasn't the same now.
Yeah, so he's another one, I guess.
He was still dink and dunk poppy though.
Yeah. Made it work, man. Shit. Uh, um Culpepper, Dante,
Hmm.
he's one. He had a knee injury or something. I'm trying to think of who else. You got any, Tom? I can't think of anyone else right now.
Yeah, I got some nasty ones, man. And they were some really good players too. My first one, y'all probably agree on this one too. Todd Gurley, yo. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Todd Gurley,
Damn.
that man was an elite running back with the time he did have in the NFL. At that point, at that time in the late 2010s, I think he was in the conversation for being the best running backs with the likes of Le'Veon Bell and Ezekiel Elliott when he was good. But you guys get my point. I mean,
No,
Todd Gurley
it
was
wasn't no
explosive.
conversation, brother. Todd Gurley was the
Yeah,
best. I'm pretty sure he
Yeah.
still leads in touchdowns since like 2015.
Yeah.
yes. And the man he was explosive in the backfield, good
He
pass
was he
catcher.
was
So good.
taking everything to the house.
He was so damn good, dude.
Yes, the vision he had as well was great too. And at one point, he went back-to-back years of leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Like you said, Fred, he probably still has that stat of most rushing touchdowns since the time he came in the league. But it was sad to see his downfall, like those knee injuries, and then Unfortunately, after he got that big deal with the Rams, he was cut and then played with the Falcons for a year and never was the same and then retired. But that man, from when he came out of college at Georgia and then came to the NFL, oh my gosh, that man, he was great in Sean McVay's offense. Definitely a fantasy gadget to have on a yearly basis. His prime years were really fun to watch. Uh, next one, this one is another player that was really good too. Luke Kuechly, oh my gosh. Hey, he was elite, and it just sucks because his time got cut short because of injuries. I think that's one of the greatest linebackers I ever seen play the game of
Yeah.
football. I I honestly, he was so good. He was a monster, a sideline to sideline guy that was so athletic. His football IQ was amazing. He was
Yeah.
a big hitter across the middle too. The
In
Panthers
terms
are lucky
of
to have him.
in terms of knowing like what you're gonna do before you do it and diagnosing plays before the snap, I think he's the best I've ever seen
Yes.
at that. Like there was no one better at that. He just knew what the hell was going on at all times. It was crazy. Like, it's between him and Ray Lewis for sure. Like I'm not saying he's better than Ray Lewis. I think Ray Lewis is the best still, but
Mhm.
in terms of pre-snap diagnosis and intelligence, I think he's got that spot. I really do. I think he does.
Yeah, I mean the man, he had so much potential to go longer. He wasn't even 30 years of age before he retired. I mean, he suffered 3 concussions in 8 seasons. That's pretty wild. And you're not even
Yeah.
an offensive player either. But yeah, 7-time Pro Bowler, made the 2010 All-Decade defensive team. That man was elite. And then, of course, I'll put RG3 on there, like Rob said, because the man had a lot of potential. Because as a dual threat guy, I mean, I'm even though, rookies have a good year. It takes a long time for defense to figure him out. I don't know if anybody's gonna figure out his style for a long time, the way how he was. I mean, defenses didn't have an answer for him, and then the playoff game, that wild card game against the Seahawks, the man did like the twister out there. I'm not even trying to be funny, but like I'm not. No, seriously, don't laugh. Like, don't laugh, yo. But like, I just remember that play like it was yesterday. Like, he took the snap and like it was a fumble. It was a fumble snap anyway, and his knee just like cut to the right, and it was so bad. And then the Redskins at the time, the Redskins did him dirty. They replaced him with Kirk Cousins, and then he ended up with the Browns. That was it basically. Like he
Yeah.
went on that Browns team that had no hope of survival.
Yeah, he was cooked.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate. What was that guy's name? That was their coach at the time. Um, Kyle Shanahan's father. What was his name?
Mike?
Mike Shanahan. Yeah,
You
man, he
sure?
wasn't Mike
I don't
Shanahan.
think so. I think it was one of the Grudens, wasn't it?
Oh, let's see.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it was Mike Shanahan.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
No, no.
he was so. Yeah, I just remember that time. He was so. I don't think RG3 shouldn't even been out there, but he was just so selfish of wanting to win that playoff game so bad, and he sent them out there, and his knee just exploded. But yeah, that was unfortunate too. Oh, I got another one that just came off the top of my head too. A running back for the '90s that helped the Broncos win some Super Bowls, Terrell Davis.
Mm-hmm.
That man was pretty good at what he did, but I think injuries just caught up to him very quickly. I think he helped not Troy Aikman. What's that guy's name? John Elway. He helped John Elway and that Broncos team win some Super Bowls. But yeah, he was another guy that a lot of people thought he was a system running back because the Broncos just went on to have 1,000-yard rushers after his time was done. But that man was pretty good too in his own way. But things happened and injuries cut his career short too.
You guys see what just happened to Terrell Davis?
What happened to him?
Apparently, he was on a plane and like tapped the flight attendant and asked for some ice, and the flight attendant said that Terrell Davis like punched him or something like that. So like he called the police, and like the police showed up in like riot gear, and like stormed him off the plane.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, shit is crazy. But I'm pretty sure he's about to sue the shit out that airline. So
Yeah, because you request for ice for free.
yeah, wilding. But I'm pretty sure there's a video on it too. You can go watch it. But yeah, they was wilding. I ain't gonna lie to you, definitely wilding. But Tom, you forgot about one of the worst injuries we've ever seen in the National Football League to
What's that?
what could have been one of the greatest linebackers ever.
Oh, I know you about to say.
When Patrick Willis stubbed his toe.
Yes, I forgot to put it on my list too because when I thought about Luke Kuechly, I thought about Patrick Willis also.
You know, Patrick Willis stubbed his toe and decided that he was never going to play football again.
That is another guy that I ain't look. Fred, no disrespect to Ray Lewis, but that man could have been.
Patrick Willis definitely was about to go on to be one of the best linebackers ever to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
The dude was a dog.
I still have him at probably number like 3.
But you better not come over that middle either, because you were getting flattened like a pancake.
Good night.
You were definitely gonna get flattened like a pancake.
That was someone just like Luke Kuechly, like Rob said. You can vision what he's about to do before the play starts, and like you said, Fred, that's somebody you don't want to see when you're coming across the middle. Heck, if I was back in the day, I caught the ball across the middle, I'm diving.
No sir,
I don't care.
I'm not going across that middle. You bugging?
I ain't running no. If we play the 49ers, I ain't running no slant routes, no drag routes, no ends, nothing. I'm taking everything to the sideline.
Yeah, sir.
It's back route.
No, sir. I'm on this straight past.
I run these streaks, these comebacks, these deep outs. That's it. Corners.
Yeah.
If anything in the middle, I'll run a post, a deep post. Make sure he in the rear view mirror somewhere. I ain't getting near.
Now I got another one. Now another linebacker that was around that time playing was Sean Lee when we had him. I don't think he was on the trajectory of being an all-time.
No, he was like the dog though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but that man, oh my God, he was glass.
He's definitely the glass man. He's the glass man we ever seen one, man.
Yeah, that man was elite, but like, God damn, every time you turn around, Sean Lee out. I think I saw him in street clothes more than I saw him in shoulder pads and a helmet towards the end.
Yeah.
That man was a beast too, but injuries killed him too. But yeah, I think we've seen a lot of players that had a lot of potential, but injuries, man, just got the best of them.
It's the name of the game.
Yeah, that sucks. That does suck. Especially in the NFL, if you take the wrong injury, I understand like other sports like basketball or baseball or something like that, you got a chance to come back and possibly be the same football. It's like you get the wrong injury, you'll never be the same ever again.
That's why it's a little ridiculous that these guys don't have guaranteed contracts.
I agree with that. I do agree with that because the risk you take,
right,
and you don't know when it's going to be it for you in terms of your playing career. So I do believe that guaranteed money makes a lot of sense. Them quarterbacks get a lot of guaranteed money though.
Right.
You saw Andrew Luck at that guaranteed money. He didn't even play another snap in the regular season after that.
Bro, I know he didn't really have like injuries like that, but he was about to be one of he was elite.
Yeah.
He was tough.
Pretty sure he was like I'm pretty sure he's still like one of the highest rated prospects to come out of like college.
He's nasty.
Dude, Andrew Luck was just he was disgusting. He was disgusting.
He would still be like top 3 probably if he was in the league now.
I think how they were setting up him with the Colts, how they built it, I think he probably would have won a Super Bowl right now. By now. Especially with Tom Brady finally getting out the AFC. He probably would have really caught a break.
Yeah, then they had to deal with Patrick Mahomes. I don't know. That's a
shitty
ass situation.
Yeah, that'd be a duel for the centuries though.
Yeah, facts. That'd have been the fucking duel.
Yeah.
I remember everybody was mad as shit at Andrew Luck for leaving.
Oh yeah, I would be too. Shit.
He retired during a halftime of a preseason game in Indy. I think they were booing him once the fans got the news. Yo, he didn't even say that. Yo, he must have sent the text or something to the front office because I remember that like all of a sudden it was like breaking news. He was jogging off the sidelines and like nothing ever happened. The fans were booing him, and then I don't even think he returned back to the sidelines after that.
Nope.
Nope.
He
Brody was just
dipped.
waiting in the press conference room.
He dipped.
That was crazy though.
It's like, bro, you're not even hurt, bro. Go play some football.
That set him out. I think that O line that the Colts had though was pretty bad at the time. He was probably getting sick of getting hit like that though. But we're gonna move on to the next segment. We're gonna be sharing which NFL quarterbacks we do believe will have the best rookie season next year. So, which quarterback for the 2024 class do you guys believe will have the best quarterback rookie season this upcoming year?
I mean, I'm just gonna, come right out and say that I think, it's pretty easy answer for me. I think Caleb Williams is probably gonna have the best year in terms of like stats next year. I mean, they have a good team now. I mean, they already had a good defense, and now you have DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and Rome Odunze on the same wide receiver trio. Like he better do well. I mean, shit, that's like one of the best situations you could walk in. You know,
X.
and he's got DeAndre Swift at running back, Cole Kmet, real good young tight end. You know, I don't know how good their O line is. I'm not really too sure,
That's
but
all.
I don't think it's that bad. I think it's okay. There's definitely worse, but when I look at the other teams, like you know, I mean, I know J.J. McCarthy has Justin Jefferson and T.J. Hawkinson. I mean, that's pretty damn good weapons
And
too,
Jordan Addison.
and Addison and
And they
oh
got
man, Aaron
Aaron
Jones.
Jones. Yeah.
Shit, I mean, damn, he got a stacked, offense too. Shit, and I think, yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't believe in J.J. McCarthy. I just don't.
Yeah, I think they actually got him on a plan where they don't plan to start him. I think they're gonna roll out with Sam Darnold until he messes up, then throw him into the
Yeah,
fire.
Ew.
he Sam Darnold's
That's
still,
bad.
That's
but
really bad.
I really, I think personally that Jaden Daniels is probably going to be the best in terms of like if you look at it after like a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
But that team just ain't it yet. I don't think that team's ready yet. You know,
Not with Dan
I,
Quinn.
I personally think Eckler is probably just a little bit cooked. I mean, I don't know if he's that guy anymore. It's a good run. He's still
Maybe
good, but I don't.
they still have Brian Robinson.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Bro, they
yeah,
but
don't they don't give him the ball though.
yeah.
They
They
don't
need.
give him the
He
ball.
he can be good. I mean, I don't think I want to say he's like going to be no like all pro running back or nothing, but I think he's
Somebody
pretty.
say that now.
He's a good starter.
Yeah,
He's pretty good.
he's solid.
Um, and their receiver. I mean, they got some good. Scare. I always thought that Terry's been underrated, severely underrated.
I used to think that too, but I see a lot of his games last year, brother. He going downhill.
yo,
I mean, he's probably just don't want to be there no more, man. He probably
Yeah,
just sick of the
that could be
bullshit.
true.
He's sick of being on a mediocre ass
That,
team.
that could be
They're
facts. That definitely could be facts.
always like 7-9, 6-10,
I think
or 7-10 actually, no, because now there's 17 games. But they're always like, they're not terrible, but they're not good. They're just there. They just kind of tread in water.
They play shitty teams well and get smacked by the good team.
Yeah. And they can never beat the Giants for some reason. Doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter how good we are, who we got at quarterback. We've beaten. You can count on us beating Washington year in and year out.
yep. Waiting
It's
till the
been
fall.
like that.
They on my parlay when they
At
play
least
Giants.
at least 5 years has been like that, man. Like they just can't beat us.
For the last 5 years, they've been ass.
I mean, we've been
Yeah,
worse,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And
Y'all had me
besides the
doo-doo.
1 year we made the playoffs and beat the Vikings a couple years ago, but even that team was not that good. I mean, we just were playing good. I don't know, timely defense, I guess, but no. I think Caleb will probably be the best, at least for next year in terms of rookie year. I'll say Caleb.
What you think, Fred?
I probably have to agree on two things that Rob said. I think that Caleb Williams probably will be the best that we have. I wasn't aware of the whole JJ McCarthy not starting thing. That kind of sucks for him. I ain't gonna lie to you because his team is stacked and is
Yes,
ready. And I don't know if there's much you can learn from Sam Darnold. So,
a first round bust.
Hey man, I don't
I
think
mean,
McCarthy gonna be much better than Sam Darnold now.
yeah.
Dang.
I don't
Sam
think he
Darnold
will.
also didn't have the weapons that JJ. I mean, he does now, but his rookie year, he doesn't have fucking Justin Jefferson, Joe
Oh
Madison, and all those guys.
yeah, no,
So yeah.
not even close.
Um, and I also agree with him saying that Jaden Daniels might be the best out of this draft. The only
Mhm.
thing is, I'm like halfway by it because you talk about dudes hitting the twister and the spinneroonie, that brother be getting popped. Like he be getting popped. And that was at the college level. He was getting popped like that. It looks like the dude's like 150 pounds, soaking wet as well.
Yeah, he's not big enough.
We'll see.
If
Hold on. He was pretty small at LSU.
I'm saying,
I mean, Lamar was small
he
like that.
wasn't that small, brother.
Really,
He
he
wasn't that.
wasn't.
Nah, he wasn't that small. Lamar came in. He was like 200. He'd be like,
What's
Jaden Daniels is
Daniels?
actually 210 pounds right now.
what the hell?
He must put on that off-season muscle and
Had
weight.
to, had
He,
to.
he he was like about my weight before. Shit, he's
Yeah,
like
nah,
180.
yeah, nah. He was definitely hitting them taco trucks in DC. Cause
That's
hey,
crazy.
all power to him. I hope he does really well. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope he does really well. But I mean, he can't be taking hits like that. He can't be.
No.
We can't have another Looney Tunes compilation
Oh,
of Jaden Daniels getting
he'll
hit.
feel he'll feel that hit from motherfucking like Fred Warner or something or Roquan, and he'll learn real quick.
He gonna
Dang.
learn real quick. Say this all 265 up here, brother. You ain't taking these.
Yeah, you ain't just gonna keep doing this. You gonna learn to slide. Gonna learn to go down.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, I don't really. Drake May has no wide
That
receivers.
team is ass.
That team is fucking doo doo. Wait, dude, they have the same offensive coordinator?
Don't isn't
Because if so, it's about to get bad.
No, they flipped the whole coaching staff.
Okay.
I think everything's new there this year in New
thank
England.
Yeah.
God. Thank
I'm not really sure why Michael Penix is even on the Falcons, but yeah,
Yo locked up in
I
jail.
almost forgot that he went there.
yeah.
Shit.
Yo locked
And
I
then
in jail.
he finally gonna
uh,
start when he's like 29. He's
Bro,
he's
that's bad.
already older.
What was the point of the Falcons doing that? Like within a top 10 pick and you just got Kirk Cousins.
yeah, you just paid somebody almost $200 million.
Even Kirk Cousins was blown about that. He was like, "What the hell?
I
What are you
mean,
Oh
doing?"
yeah, that's right. He didn't even know that was gonna happen.
No, he was blindsided. He's like, "What the hell are y'all doing?" I
I guess
agree.
they seen the Packers do it. They was like, we're gonna try it. I guess they
Bro,
didn't realize.
you could have tried that in a later round, but the top 10 with a top
I
10 pick,
mean, Jordan Love was 7, wasn't he?
uh, I think he was like later on in the first round.
He
I
wasn't
think.
that high.
I feel like he was the top 15. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And was a Utah State prospect.
Hmm.
This one's tough for me. I'm gonna go the different route though. I do as a Cowboys fan though. I do have a lot of faith in Jaden Daniels' potential, even though that's bad for me to say. I think he does. have a lot of potential in the NFL, and I agree with you guys. I think when it's all said and done in the next few years, he will be the best quarterback from this draft class. The thing is, I feel like he can be a good dual threat quarterback. I think his style so far, what he showed us at LSU, he has a similar style to Lamar Jackson. Now we'll see if the win-loss totals are the same. But in terms of playing the position, having a good arm and making plays with your legs and getting those yardage when your team needs it offensively, he can do that. And I do like the weapons he does have in DC. I mean, Terry McLaurin, I think he's still a top 10 wide receiver,
Oh,
10 at best, but
10?
10 at best, 10 at best.
Top
But
10. I don't believe Terry McLaurin's a top 10 wide
Top
he
receiver
got,
now.
15 to 20.
Yeah, that's better.
he's good though.
There's a
I mean,
lot of really good wide
Yeah,
receivers in this league. I'm
yeah,
not.
dude. It's hard, Tom. There's so
This
many.
wide receiver. There's a lot of good wide receivers.
but think about who he's played with though. Sam Howell, that they hasn't been the best.
You right?
Taylor Heineke hasn't been the best either. Yeah,
But you have people swearing up and down that Sam Howell is going to be the next big thing in DC.
Bro,
You
I
remember
had.
that, Tom? You remember that man like during the football season? Do you remember that man that was in here yapping his gums, flapping his
yeah.
gums about
I,
fucking Sam Howell? You remember that?
Yeah, I remember he said, watch this." And I'd never seen him ever back and join the live ever again.
Nope. He ain't show his face
He
no more.
swore up and down that Sam Howell was the guy. Now he got shipped out to Seattle. But
Yeah, I used to work with a Commanders fan. He would come to work every day talking about some. He he leads the league in passing yards because dude throws the ball 50 times a game.
now that's garbage stats. You said Dak Prescott. Now that's pure garbage stats. So how
Yeah,
he
no, those are garbage stats. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that wasn't his fault exactly. Their offensive coordinator, the dude's name is slipping my mind. The black dude from the Chiefs, Eric Bieniemy.
Bieniemy.
Yeah, Eric
Yeah.
Bieniemy. He wanted to turn him into this elite quarterback who could sling the ball everywhere. It's just that's not Sam Howell. Well, it wasn't him last year. I don't know what he might be able to turn into, but
I think
it wasn't him last year.
went all the way back to the freaking Chiefs too after that. It's supposed to be like the next genius offensive coordinator. I'm about to see what happened to him. I swear he went. I think he's
he
right
went
back.
college, didn't he?
Let's see.
He's not Washington's coach no more.
No, he's not.
When Dan Quinn came in there, they got Cliff Kingsbury. That's why I think also Jaden Daniels is going to have a good rookie year because Cliff Kingsbury is a pass first offense. Like to spread at least 3 to 4 wide receivers on the field. The man gonna get pass happy.
I feel like he can make a good offense, but he ain't no head coach, so that's probably a good spot for him.
Let's see. Eric Bieniemy. Oh,
He went to UCLA.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Dang. With Chip Kelly? Chip Kelly still at UCLA?
I hate Chip Kelly, bro.
Yeah, he's still
Damn,
there.
how you go to being an NFL offensive coordinator to being an assistant head coach at UCLA?
That is kind of wild.
Yeah, that's kind of wow. They really thought that he was going to be like the next head coach of this league.
Oh wait, Chip Kelly's not even at UCLA no more. Yo is a OC / quarterback coach at Ohio State. Damn.
He fell
I don't
off.
even hear guys no more.
Mm-mm.
That's crazy. But back to the rookie quarterback conversation now. I'm looking at everybody like where everybody else is. Like Caleb Williams, I think he should be the best guy, but I have to see it before I believe it in Chicago. But
I mean, the Bears set it up perfectly for him.
They did.
Yeah.
That's
why
that's a slap in the face to Justin Fields.
Definitely a slap in the face to Justin Fields.
Drake May, I think that's gonna be a learning process for him. I think he's gonna take some time to figure it out.
It's gonna be
he's gonna
process. I don't know if much learning gonna happen, but it's gonna be a process.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Michael Penix Jr. is in jail. They put him on the shelf. Gave him a 3-year sentence just to
they
learn.
definitely threw that nigga in the freezer. They threw him in the deep freezer.
have like He about to have like two prime. He about to have like two prime years, and it's gonna be when he sees the field for the first time.
That brother gonna have gray hair coming out to the field for his first start.
Bro, he's already 25. He's
Hey,
like 25. He's like our age
it's crazy.
as a rookie.
Who else on this? We already talked about J.J. McCarthy. I think that's crazy. You gotta learn from Sam Darnold out of all quarterbacks in this league. Bo Nix, I think. I don't know. I don't
He's
know about
old
him for the future.
too.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a learn. Sean Payton, that was pretty ballsy to draft him within the top 15. I think that's gonna be a learning curve and learning process for him too.
They needed somebody,
And
man.
I
I'll give it to him.
did need somebody.
I respect that they drafted him just because. Hey, who would they have had, who would they have used if they didn't draft him? Who would they
Zach
have used?
Wilson.
No, come on, Garrett Stidham. Don't they have Garrett
Sean
Stidham?
Payton ready to suit up. That's what it's gonna look. That's what it look like.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, he got. That should be interesting though with this class though. But yeah, Jaden Daniels. That's probably gonna be. He'll probably be behind Caleb Williams in terms of, or behind Marvin Harrison Jr. in terms of who wins Rookie of the Year this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, that should be something to look out for. We're gonna move on to the final segment. We're gonna switch gears here to the world of baseball and inside the MLB world. We'll be sharing our MLB power rankings. Are currently our top 5 teams in the MLB as Rob is ready to go at bat with his American flag bat. But who's your guys' top 5 teams right now currently in baseball?
Fred, you want to go first?
No, you got it, brother.
All right. Number one, definitely gonna be the Phillies for me, my guy. They are cooking right now, and JT Realmuto is back. The gang's all there. They're just stacked. They have such a stacked team. They're so good. You know. But with that being said, number two, I hate to say this, man. This shit hurts me, but it's definitely the O's, man. It's got to be the O's. They've been playing. You know, they
Oh,
haven't. They've been real good lately.
Eat a fucking dub.
Going into the All-Star break, they were slumping a little bit, but
Nah, definitely.
seems like they're back in
Stole
form.
one from the punk ass Yankees too.
Hey, bro,
damn.
relax. We beat y'all in the last
That's for
series.
both of y'all.
We
That's
should
for
have
both of
sweep.
y'all.
That was
We should
crazy,
have,
yo.
bro. We should have had.
Shoulda,
Sweep.
coulda, my ass.
I'm
Pussy.
so mad. Verdugo got fucking happy feet in the damn outfield.
Yeah, Seti double for
No,
the win.
that was a fly out. In any other game, that was a fly out, and he fucking
I
fell.
guess we'll never know.
We won't.
That was a
We
I
sure
guess we'll
won't.
never
sell, though, Frank.
know.
He
That was a
sold.
sell.
I guess we'll never
He
know.
sold.
he tripped on air.
He tripped on air, and Volpe bobbled a little easy dribbler hit right at him. Like, come on.
That was
But
some bullshit.
anyways, you know, Grayson Rodriguez, really good start last start. I actually watched it on TV. Corbin Burns, you know, y'all better pay that man. I swear, y'all
He's
better
not
pay.
staying. He's not staying. It's
Bro,
up.
y'all,
He's about to get a bag, and we can't afford
Wait,
it.
he's a
you can.
free agent
You can
after this
afford
season?
him. You have the owner now. He has money.
He's
We'll
a
see.
free
He has
agent
money.
after
We'll
this
see.
season?
Yes.
Watch. He go to the Yankees or the Dodgers.
Oh,
Watch. He's about to get a bag.
He's gonna get a bag, but y'all better be the ones to pay him
We'll
because
try.
you know,
But we can't compete.
As much as I hate the O's, I'm happy for y'all, and I'm glad that it's actually competitive when we play y'all, and not just a sweep every damn time.
This is a sweep every game.
So, anyways,
If our fucking payroll was that much too, pussy.
number three, I'm gonna put the Dodgers. Um, you know, they're just. I don't really have to say much about that team. That team is just cheesed up. I mean, they
Another
have
one.
a lot. I will say that their whole like starting rotation is hurt right now.
yeah.
Yoshi's hurt. I'm pretty sure Clayton Kershaw is he hurt? Clayton Kershaw.
I think so. I haven't heard anything
Um,
about him in a while.
Walker Bueller's hurt. Tyler Glasnow's hurt. pretty much the whole damn rotation is hurt, and Mookie Betts is hurt, but
Mm-hmm.
they're still they're still getting it done. They just swept the Red Sox, which makes me very happy. Number 4, I'm gonna put. I'll put the Yankees at number 4. I mean, they, we hopefully we're starting to find it again. I mean, beat the O's in that series, split the series with the Rays. I mean, I just need to see more fucking consistency from this damn team lately. Like, Jesus Christ, that
Yeah,
month,
I mean,
the last 6 weeks have been like absolutely like brutal
surprise.
to be.
Payroll $80 billion.
Hey man, I don't know what else to say. There is no excuse. You're right. There's no fucking excuse. But hey, when you got people hitting 180, starting third base every day, you know,
Bro,
you got Gleyber. I hate, bro. Gleyber Torres has got to go, man. It's
I
his last year.
told you this. We should have traded him 2 summers ago because we could have got a perfect deal. We're gonna get a half open bag of chips for him now, maybe
It's
something decent.
his
But man,
contract year, Tom.
and he's shit in the bed.
I mean, at least if we did re-sign him, he would be cheap now. But
That is true.
I hate that man. He don't hustle. He don't hit. I'm tired of his dumb ass. He need to get out of there. But yeah, we need to. I think first base might. I need more time on first base. Ben Rice has been struggling lately too. But anyways, moving on. Number 5. The Brewers. I'll put the Brewers. They've been cooking. They've been cooking lately. It was between them and the Guardians, but I'll put the Brewers. You know, they have been, quietly winning a lot of games. So if they hit this trade market, perhaps get somebody from the, get somebody from the Cubs because it looks like they're looking to sell at this point.
Yeah,
Um, I think they have a chance to be really good. I mean, the National League is very top heavy at this point. With the Braves not being the normal Braves, Max Fried, Ozzy Albies all hurt. Acuna hurt all year. But yeah, I'll say the Brewers at number 5. That's my list.
All right. I'm probably gonna run through it pretty quickly because a lot of mine are the same, probably except for number 5. But yeah, I'm gonna run with the Phillies. Until the deadline, I'll put the O's to 2 because if we get Tariq Skubal, like there's been a lot of talk, it's
You don't have
about to be up.
to give up Jackson Holiday.
You
Bro.
know, I'm fine with that.
That wouldn't be such a. I know, that wouldn't be such a bad thing, honestly.
Not a bad
no.
thing.
It
Okay.
really wouldn't be that bad. I think y'all would be okay if you got rid of him.
To get Tariq Skubal, Terry Skubal, how the fuck you say his last name or first name?
He's nice.
Dude's a dog.
He's
Yeah,
nice.
he's a dog.
And he's young.
If we put him with Corbin Burns and Grayson, deadly lineup, deadly. Number 3, I'm gonna go with the Dodgers. 4, I guess I'll put the Yankees there. Fuck y'all. And then 5, I'm going to put the Astros simply because I just seen a thing before he turned this on that they are 40-23 since May 8th. So they're definitely on the trend.
Good.
They've been cooking
Yeah.
lately. Jordan just hit for the cycle the other night.
So they're definitely. I mean, I know they went through a slow start, but I mean, it looks like they're turning around. So
I hate them bastards, man. I hate them. I think I hate them more than the Red Sox lately.
Bro,
I hate them, bro.
Afford everything because they're a big market team like the Yankees, but they scoop up anybody.
Yeah, they be getting like their team has just been so good like for the past like 6 years. Like it's crazy how good their like lineup is.
They should have won more World Series by now, I think, but
They're there. They're right there though in the mix every year. Don't matter how good they do.
That is true.
Find a way to get there or close. Shit. I'm tired of
Um,
them bastards, man. Shit.
I got. Did you say all five, Fred?
Yeah, I said all five. Yeah, my last one was the Astros.
Okay. All right. So I got basically a similar list, except one of the teams I think, or Rob had. Actually, I got all five teams that Rob had, I do believe, but I have them in different orders. One, obviously, I think the Phillies are number one, like we all said. I think they are the best team in baseball. They got full control of the NL East right now due to the fact that the Braves are not performing. The Mets are the Mets. The Nationals are rebuilding. The Marlins are just there to be there. But man, the Phillies though, I agree with Rob. Like they got everything going their way. Bryce Harper, Alec Boehm, Trey Turner, all stars this year playing at a really high level. Their pitching is really good. I think with this team getting a little older in age and the roster pretty expensive, I expect them to make a lot of deals during the trade deadline to be in win now mode because I don't think they're going to be able to have this type of roster for much longer. Maybe for one more year or so, but it's just so expensive and people are getting older. So I think the Phillies are in win now mode, but I like what I saw so far. I think they are the best team in baseball right now. Two, I will put the Orioles at two. Their talented team are Gunnar
Yes,
Henderson,
sir. And we got it out the mud, except for Corbin Burns.
Adley Rutschman. Yeah, Corbin Burns. It has been one of the best pitchers in baseball. There is something about this Orioles team I think they need to address by the deadline. That is pitching, Fred.
Oh
They
yeah, I
do
know.
need
I
pitching
know.
to go on a deep run in the American League this year. I think if they don't get pitching, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt playoff time.
You could win 120 games, and if you don't have pitching in the playoffs, you are cooked.
Look at us last
Yeah,
year. We didn't
Yeah.
have pitching,
No.
and
Yeah.
we got
If
smoked
you
by the Rangers.
don't get pitching, the same thing's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I hate to say it.
I'm hip. I'm hip. Corbin
yes.
can't play every game. Every day.
You could if you want him to have Tommy John surgery.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase this. Corbin's not gonna play every day because he's gonna say "fuck you." This is my goddamn contract year. You're bugging if you think I'm playing every day.
Yeah, I think if y'all get pitching though, look out for y'all in the postseason. If not, y'all got a week to address this because the deadline is next Tuesday. We'll probably talk about that next week. But if y'all don't, y'all, I don't know how far y'all can go.
Yeah. The only thing that scares me about Scooball is that they're gonna want. Well, I already know they're either gonna want Jackson Holiday or Kobe Mayo, but they're gonna want some more like key cornerstone
They're
pieces down there.
gonna want a few, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Google
saying. They're gonna want.
is 25.
I'm hip.
He's
I'm hip.
young.
So
Dang, I didn't know he was 25.
yeah.
Dang.
He's young.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to
He's a
get
young elite pitcher. They're gonna want a lot. Have to clear the deck.
Yeah.
three. I put the Yankees at three. Like Rob said, man, we're like roller.
Dick.
No, no, no. No, but think about it. It's like a roller coaster. When we're up, we're up. When we're down, we are down. Like down bad. Like in the dirt down bad. But when we are at our best, I think we are one of the best teams. But it's just like we gotta either be up or down. And we gotta stop. We gotta just be consistent, like Rob said. But I think there's still a lot of time to turn around the second half of the season, especially with your two stars of Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. I think, Rob, I think I speak for both of us. We could add some more depth in the pitching department, get a better rotation. Third base, I'm glad you said because that was circle number one on my notes.
Yeah.
Third base is terrible. Need some help.
Is easily the worst in the league. Like easily. There's no. I can't think of someone's third base situation that's worse. I really can't.
No, there's nobody else.
That man DJ LeMahieu is absolutely cooked. He is like nowhere near the player he once was. He's
a few years ago he was really good. Now he's basically washed.
Mm-hmm.
He's like he reminds me of guard. No, he's never mind. I take that back. He was worse, but yeah, I think that's something we definitely got to look for. At least a decent third baseman. But I think think that in pitching is something we should address by the deadline, and I think will be good for the second half. I say 4. I put the Guardians. I really have not been really that high on them. They have been playing pretty good, but I'm not really sold on them. Offensively, they're really good though, but I think there's bigger threats in the American League, like the Orioles and Yankees, when the time comes. And of course, you gotta always look out for the Astros, wherever they go for the postseason. But I still feel like the Royals can catch them in that AL Central division. Go take some. They got some time. They got some work to do, but I think the Royals could catch them though, or the Twins. 5. I'll put the Dodgers. Like y'all said, injuries have hurt them though. Mookie Betts not being around, Yoshino not being around. I actually looked up Rob because I know Clayton Kershaw was still hurt. He actually hasn't pitched at all this season. They were trying to bring him back last summer, but then he was experiencing pain. So I don't know if he's even going to pitch this year. So I think once they get going and healthy, they're definitely going to go on a big run in the second half. But yeah, I think that obviously they're going to be active during the deadline. I wouldn't be surprised they get some stars there in LA to help them go on a run. And they're doing this also with Shohei Ohtani only being a DH this year. If that man was still able to pitch, they probably would be even better this year for sure.
Yeah. They want them to tear that damn muscle off the bone again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, man. I think it's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens for the second half and who runs away with their divisions, which teams sneak into the wild card positions. I think it's going to be a good second half of baseball for sure in the MLB.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, Yankees might catch the Orioles.
Stop it.
Y'all just
Stop it.
holding the spot while
Stop
we were playing hook.
Stop it.
But yeah, that's our top 5. We're gonna go ahead and wrap things up tonight. That is all the time we have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host Thomas Tyree, Rob Sarasula, and Fred Harris signing off. Thank you guys for watching and listening, and we'll see you guys on next week's episode.
Peace.
See you.
All right, y'all.
All right, Tom.
Y'all should wear the fucking Red Sox instead of us, pussy.
Shut up.